Video 3. Today I'm going to show you a demo of one of the products I have made, and the product today I have here with me is a LinkedIn prototype. It's a LinkedIn scheduler. It has three main features. I'll walk you through the three main features. The first one is the LinkedIn scheduler, which helps you schedule apps much better than the current web app of LinkedIn does. It gives you much more options. I'll walk you through that just after this. Then the second feature is an improved analytics platform in the LinkedIn scheduler or the LinkedIn prototype I have built. So the improved analytics platform is the second main feature, and on to the third feature, it is an improved save button to the existing feed. And then there's a minor feature which I'll get into after I explain all these three features. So let's start with the first feature. Actually, before that, let me show you just this interface I've created with you. It's a very functional interface, especially regarding the features I've talked to you about. It is made, the dark mode is given by default because I personally like dark mode a lot. And if you want to change that, you can always click here and maneuver it around and play with it in light mode if that's your cup of tea. I'm just reverting back to dark mode because I prefer dark mode. So yeah, let's start with it right away. I'll show you how the test interface, how the interface works. Just like the normal one, you can always click on the start. Just like the existing LinkedIn interface, you can just click on the start a post area to write a post. I'll just do a test post right now in front of you. Test, and tada, that's published. I'll do one more test post. Test 2. Yeah, I just simply published test posts in front of you to show you that it works. And now I'll show you the scheduler, the main feature. The main feature, the scheduler, you can either start typing right away, test post to be scheduled. I'm typing with one hand, so I might be a bit slow. And to schedule it, click on the calendar button here, and it will show you the date, and here the date, yeah, the calendar and the time. The date will show you this is the interface. If you look closely, you can see that on 8th and 10th there is a small green dot. That green dot indicates that there has been a post already on those days. And today's post, today you can see a green 2 that shows 2 posts have already been published. If you want to see the posts, you can click here. Yeah, these are the posts. And if you want to schedule another one for today, you can click here, or I'll just close it here right now because I have yet to show you a lot of other features and a lot of other stuff in that interface. Yeah, the orange one, I haven't explained the orange one. The orange one is for when you have scheduled a post in the other days, it comes as orange. If you have multiple posts, the number will be shown in orange color. But I'll just actually schedule one more for 12th. I'll just schedule it. So now this time let us take another way to schedule it. We'll just click this one. This one is a little more faster one, a much better option. And you can see now, just like I said, the number of posts, it has been increased from 1 to 2. It has changed from 1 dot to the number 2 in orange, which shows you that there are 2 posts scheduled. And if you want to edit it, you can always click on the text here or even the edit button here. Both of them work. We'll just check again the edit. Yeah, the edit has been successful. It's working. So that's how you schedule it. And the date also, you can, today now the time is around 10 p.m. here. So the only option is here is the main option, the prefixed option, or the option which they are giving us is 11 p.m. or you can always give a custom time. I'll give it as 22, or I'll give it as custom time 23 11:30. Okay in p.m. I think it's better to use a 12-hour format. 11:30 p.m. Okay, that is given, and here we can schedule a new post. Test post schedule 2, and that's also scheduled. For today also it's scheduled. It shows on the interface, you can see the 2 button I had scheduled it for 2 days. You can see a 2 green, which shows 2 posts are already posted or published, and then there is an orange one showing you there is one test post, or any post. Because I typed it test post, I'm talking about it as a test post. But yeah, any post can be scheduled, and that scheduled post is shown here because it is to be done it is to be published in the future or posted in the future, and the time it's not elapsed yet. So yeah, that's about it regarding the scheduler. I think all of it I have shown you. I think there is nothing more else to show. Let me show you simply if I want. Yeah, on the other days you can see you'll get a much more complete list of days. For the future days you'll get the complete list of hours. By a gap of 1 hour you can set any time, or if you want a specific time, if you're into numerology or something, like you want a custom time where you want to give it a specific time, like say 11:11. Many people say it's a very lucky number, 11:11, 11:11 a.m., 11 p.m., whatever catches your fancy. You can always click or do that here with this option, custom time. Let me put it as 11:11 a.m. I'll put the post also as 11:11 a.m. for fun schedule. So yeah, I covered the scheduler pretty much well, very well in fact. I don't think anything else to do regarding the scheduler. Maybe I'll show you the deleting. I'll show you a deleting also if you want. 1 second. 2 days there is one post scheduled. You can also delete it. That section I haven't shown you. If you want, you can delete it, and just like that it's deleted. You can see it here slightly, and if you can check it, if you want to check it again, the calendar again, that orange dot is gone. We have cleared it, and that schedule post is gone, just like that. Now let us get into the second feature. The second feature is the analytics feature. It's an improved analytics version, and it gives you, and the interface, I have given the interface a much needed boost or a much needed improvement, so that people will be more happier and comfortable, actually happier, more happier, and encouraged to post more and create more. It is very good for creators and for people who want to post content. I'll show you the analytics platform just right away. This one is the analytics one. This icon gets you to the analytics feature, and the main feature is an activity heat map, which, let's get into it. 1 second. Yeah, this is the activity heat map, and this is quite comprehensive on its own. It is definitely heavily inspired from GitHub, and even Lovable has it. If you're using Lovable, you might have definitely seen it. Yeah, but GitHub and Lovable are the main inspirations behind the activity heat map. And another application I can think of with an activity heat map is Zerodha, in which you can see the number of days you have traded, and the number of days which has given you a profit, and the number of days which have given you a loss. That's a very beautiful user UI UX interface, user experience and user interface. That's a very beautiful one, because that shows you the days in which you have made a loss in red, and depending on the degree of loss, it will show you a dark red if you have made a lot of loss, and if the loss is less, it will show you light red. And similarly for the profits, it will show you, if it's a relatively smaller profit, they'll show you light green, and if it's a relatively larger profit, they'll show you a darker green. Very similar to that, the more number of posts you have, it will show you, in this one, it will show you as a deep blue. The more you have, the better it is, and the darker the color will go. And I have added a small orange ring for the days in which posts are scheduled, to differentiate from the already posted, the already published posts, and to differentiate from the posts in which the upcoming posts, to differentiate it from the upcoming posts or the scheduled posts. So the scheduled posts are the posts which are to be published in the future, and the scheduler will take care of that. There is nothing else we have to do. And you can see the total number of posts here. You can see it as 9, 4 is published, and 5 more are scheduled. And then there's a streak, a Snapchat like streak, or even in Lovable there's a streak. So yeah, they are definitely inspired from Snapchat and Lovable. The streak indicates on how many days are you consecutively posting, and how many days has it been that you have been consistently or consecutively posting. Currently it's showing as 2 days, yesterday and today. And then there's a days active section, which shows that there are 7 days in which there are posts scheduled or already posted. That comes to around 1.92% of the year. Basically it's divided by 365 number of days. That is the usual calculation, 365 or 366, almost the same, but a very small difference depending on the year. But yeah, the rough algorithm is that, depending on the constant value, it's given as 365 or 366. I have to accurately check whether it's 365 or 366, but almost same. It will give you a very good indicator or a very good approximate of how many days You are active on a percentage basis, on a relative basis, and then there's the daily average. Again, it is dependent on how many posts you have posted throughout the year. Again, I think it is divided by, I think it is the number of posts divided by 365. I think it will return 0.02 post. So that is, and one more thing I have forgotten to show you. If you click, if you hover on the icons, it will show you. If you hover on the specific day, it will show you how many posts are scheduled for that day. For February 10th, you can see one post. For February 11th, you can see two posts. For February 12th, you can see again two posts. February 13th, one post. February 14th, one post. And February 15th, again one post. Again, this brings us to the end of the second feature, the activity heat map. I have explained which all applications I have taken inspiration from and how comprehensive it is. This should definitely help people be encouraged to post more consistently and give them a small, subtle psychological nudge to keep posting and to show how productive they are. So they can easily calculate how productive they are during the year, month, or week. Everything is almost clear here. And let's close this. Now, coming to the third main feature, it would be the save button. Yeah, the save button. Coming to the save button, if you scroll downwards, there will be, no, this is all scheduled posts. One second, all posts. Yes, for the schedule, the save, for the save button, you can only save the posts which are already posted or already published. You can't do anything for the schedule post for right now. Maybe other than maybe delete it or edit it, but I'll show you that later. But I'll show you the save button currently right now. If you click here, you can save posts 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have saved a total of 4 posts. I'll also just unsave and show you that it works. One second, before that I'll show you the number of saved posts. The number of saved posts is 4, like just like I've said it is. And now I will unsave one. Now it should be 3. Yeah, it's 3. I'll show you the interface also inside that. Yes, this is the interface of the saved post. There's a search, there's a live search here, and you can see all the saved posts here. If you want, you can delete it or unsave it from here. That is an option also. And if you want to, if assume there are like lots and lots of posts here saved, you can easily search for it here. Suppose you can search it for the, suppose you want to see a post in which career is given. Career or a keyword called career or a keyword called test. I'll show you both. Career, yeah, when I type in career, only the posts which have the text career is shown here. And now I'll show you the test one also. So the post in which the test is mentioned is only shown here. So this is working really well. The saved items is working really well. The live search is working really well. We'll get out of this. I don't think there's anything more to add. It works as intended. The current original LinkedIn web app doesn't have any search option. Currently, there is save, but there is no search option. And I think I forgot to tell you also the design choice for this one. The main change I have made is like the icon is used for the save button, and I have made sure that it is very much visible on the feed itself, and you can easily identify the icon because it is a very common icon, the bookmark icon. It is used across Instagram and across many internet applications. The same icon is used, and I have made a very deliberate decision of not using the text save button text associated with it. And usually a lot of the other buttons, you can see the other buttons, they have the text alongside it, but I have made the very deliberate decision of removing that save because on its own it is minimal, it looks beautiful, it looks neat, and it is very much functional on its own. I think more than 70% of people will be able to identify what it stands for, and even if they don't, they can just hover it and it will guide you and it will show you that it means save when you click it, and when you hover it again it will show you unsave. So it is as intuitive as it can get, and I have given a lot of emphasis on the design. I have tried my best to make the design as beautiful as possible. In the current interface of the original LinkedIn web application, you have to go to this 3 dots and then save it. That's a lot of extra effort, and for a feature that everyone uses or the most power users will use it, it's a lot of effort to go to the 3 dots and saving it. On Instagram and all the other social media applications, it's much more easier to save any post especially with the latest Instagram update. And I hope LinkedIn uses this same feature functionality and execution for their own web app after seeing this, because it's so much better. I have done all the heavy lifting for you. Just copy it. The users will thank you for it. Now, coming to the very last one, I have covered all the three major features, but coming to the very last one, I can show you is that there's a one minor feature, one minor thing also I implemented. This one sort by, you can select it from here or here, your activity. If you click scheduled, it will show you only the scheduled posts, and if you click on published, it will show you the posts which you have published already. That is the very last feature. And for the scheduled, I'll show you, you can edit it from here also if needed, if anyone wants to. This is about it. I think I have covered everything. One minor thing I think I forgot, and I'll show you now. One minor, very, very minor thing. In the schedule, in the analytics app, if you click on the day in which, say, if you have I'll take a day which has 2 posts. If you click on a day which has multiple posts, you can see the posts which are scheduled for that day also. I think I forgot to show you this. Any day you click it, you can see which post is scheduled for that day. So it's very intuitive, and you don't have to go across interfaces, swim across 10 oceans to get to where you want. This is so much simpler, so much more comprehensive. Very similarly, you can also, if you click the scheduler, that other schedule is easier or better. And if you click on the days, you can see which all posts are scheduled for that day, and you can see each month what all things are scheduled. I accidentally keep on clicking the outside of the area. I should not click the outside of the area. Yeah, I should be more careful when the day changes. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, and January again. So yeah, all the months are covered, and the scheduler, you can see which all days you have scheduled the posts. I have only scheduled some posts for February. That's about it for the demo purposes. So yeah, I have shown you all the features and all the implementations. It's a very long video right now, I think. I hope everyone sticks to the end. And if you want to play around with it, if you want to test it on your own, I will leave the link below in the comment section. Please feel free to test it out. And help me notify LinkedIn about these changes, or help me push these changes through, because I think it will help all the users, including the power users and normal users, and even LinkedIn, because they'll get a lot of posts. People can post more, people can be more focused, people can be more intentional with what they're doing, and they can save time also with the search function in the saved post, and even with the calendar setting in the calendar, in which they can see all the posts. Also, they can also see the activity heat map also really well. That's a really good function. Either one, they can use the normal calendar in the scheduler or the activity heat map and see what's scheduled for the activity heat map. Is even more comprehensive, even more better. If you want to see the whole year in one go, even that's ready. Now, there is no more excuse to not plan your LinkedIn content really well. Everything is done for you. All the heavy lifting is done for you. All you need to do is create content and publish it. The scheduler will help you. Same with the activity heat map. I hope you love the changes and help me push these changes through, or help me get traction with these changes, and help me let LinkedIn know such changes can be made, and such big improvements, such massive improvements can be made for the common user and for the power users both. Thank you again.